down. Yeah, so you can hear all the Inspireworks facilitators all drumming away, you can hear all their parts going. Should we get some claps going with today? Let's just clap on 2 and 4 to begin with. Nice. So let's say, Raoul, we need to hear your bongo part, so you keep going. That's it. So if you're at home, just the people at home, let's clap on 2 and 4. And if that's easy, can you now clap this rhythm? Nice. Keep going. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. 1, 2, 3. Here we go again. Who wants to hear a cheese grater solo? I think it's Thursday. It's a cheesy day. Shall we have Tim on the cheese grater? If you have a cheese grater at home, now's your chance to shine. We're going to hear a cheese grater solo. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. This gap goes well. One, 2, 3, 4. And who has got a mug and a pen? Remember, that's going to be a little cowbell solo. So if you have a mug and a pen, now's your chance. And we're going to have Costas showing us as well. Here we go, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go then. Woo. 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Well done, everyone. It's really great to see you today. Really great. Hey, we had Fred with us a minute ago, but Fred's disappeared. Maybe he's gone for a dip in the sea somewhere. Hopefully Fred will be back in a bit. We don't know where he's gone. Hopefully he's all right. So, hey, it's great to see you. So, hey, we learnt so much this week already about our Cuban music. We had all our different parts going on. Do you remember we had our maraca part? So, very, very quickly, Tim, take us through some maracas and show us what to do.
We've got 2, so we play them alternately. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. That's it, quickly.
That was very quick. Brilliant. Thank you. I thought I'd be able to sneak more of my water in while you're doing that.
Sorry about
that.
Right,
okay, that's fine. So, Costas, can we learn a bit of the cow, or remind ourselves how the cowbell goes? Here we go.
So, have the cowbell. Our pattern goes like this. 1 and 2, Cuba 3, tuba 4, tuba 1 and 2, tuba 3, tuba 4, tuba 1 and 2, tuba 3, tuba 4, tuba 1 and 2, tuba 3, tuba 4, tuba.
Easy, great, thank you very much. And of course, we were saying that you can play that on a mug if you've got one with a pen as well. Great, and then let's have Raoul. Can you show us the bongo part very quickly? Just recap how the bongos go.
Okay, welcome and thank you for being with us. We love you. We love your presence. Fantastic. Now we've learned yesterday. Do you remember we did to practice the thumb and finger, thumb, tip, and then we did it individually, and then we go a bit faster. But I said that today we'll go slightly different. Oh, we'll learn also the 1, 2, 3, 4 and. Remember that? Now I'm gonna use, because normally we use the 2 middle fingers to beat the 1 and 2 and 3, 4. But this time I'm going to use one finger. Remember the thumb and the tip of the fingers is they go and. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can use alternative fingers. Doesn't matter which one you start, if you prefer the first finger or second finger. But the idea is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now the 4, you can even use the thumb. Would you believe it? Like that. So you go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Why? Because we're going a little faster. Are you with me so far? So let's go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Keep coming. A little faster. Just a little. Keep going. Oh, you're sounding good. No, oh, come on, pick that up. Yes. Oh, wonderful.
Brilliant. That is brilliant. Thank you so much, Raoul. Wow, that's really hard. That's going to take quite a lot of practice, isn't it, to be able to do that? Well done. Great. So, remember, there was also the clave part. Remember, it's a 2-3 clave, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, play, clave, 1, 2, 3, play, clave. Oh, and Tim has the clave there as well. Tim, can we just hear it? I'll just unmute you. Let's have hear it, Tim.
It goes 1, 2, 3, play, clave. 1, 2, 3. Play,
Thank you. And we have one part that we haven't yet recapped today. Which one is it? We've done the clave, we've done the maracas, we've done the cowbell, we've done the bongos. What is it? Can you put that on the YouTube comments if you can remember which one have we not recapped yet today? Let's see if we can get that in. While we think about that, remember we also said yesterday, if you were here with us yesterday, we said, can you bring your favourite drink with you today? Because I have one of my favourite drinks with me today, so I'm going to show you my favourite drink in a little bit. So if you have that, we'll need that in a little bit, so you can go and get your favourite drink. Let's see if no one's written down yet. No one doesn't seem as though anyone's remembered yet what the part is that's missing. Well, we'll say it is the guiro part. The guiro, spelled Guiro. Is that? Let me double check that with Raoul.
Correcto. Yes.
Correcto. I'm pleased. In fact, Raoul, while you're unmuted, can you just show us how does the guiro part go?
The guiro can. There's many different parts. This one that we taught you was about the cascara. Remember, it's the cascara means the side of the timbale. As we haven't got a timbale, we go.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Raoul. And do you also then remember, everyone, that we had some words, which was, I don't like chicken, I like tomato. So and that's the thing we do on the cheese grater. Okay, so if you have a cheese grater, that's your part. I was just looking at YouTube while Raoul was demonstrating then. Yeah, some people said it's the conga part that we haven't reminded you of today. Well, you know what? I don't think we ever actually taught a conga part for this. We taught the bongo part. We didn't ever teach the congas. Because I think in this style of Cuban music, the son montuno, often they don't really have congas. I'm just jamming along, having a great time, basically, playing the congas. But, we don't really need to learn a part for that. So, decide which one of those you want to play. Shall we ever go out playing with the track? Of course, we need Raoul with his trumpet as well. And we also need to remember how the song goes. So if you can remember the words, you can join in with the song as well. Shall we give it a go? Here we go. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
música pra parar. Essa buena que vamos acionar. Ritmo de cumbia, música pra parar. Vamos a
I love that ending. It's absolutely brilliant, that ending. Great. Now, we've got another little bit we're going to teach you today. So this is where we talk about drinks. If you go to Cuba, if your parents, when all the lockdown is finished, if your parents are saying, oh, you know, we'd love to go on holiday, let's go to Cuba as a family. So, you know, if your grown-ups want to take you to Cuba, hey, that would be a great place to go to on holiday. You would find there is a drink there in Cuba called the Cuba Libre. Now, again, we're just going to check with Raul. Did I pronounce that all right, Raul?
Muy bien, Cuba Libre.
Cuba Libre. Can we say that? Cuba Libre.
Not so much the bre. Cuba Libre. Bre.
Ah, okay. There we go. You see, it's so good having Raul here, isn't it? Because he can say it all properly. What does that mean, by the way? We know Cuba means Cuba, how we might say it. What does the Libre bit mean?
Means free.
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 Yeah.
I think they had it for a commemoration, wasn't it? Celebration
Yeah.
of some
So
date.
it is a drink, and there's a few different versions of it that you can have there in Cuba. But the basis of it is some Coke. Now we asked you to get your favourite drink. I wonder if anyone got Coke there. So I love Coke, so it's really nice there. Really great. It looks like Tim's got a cup of tea, which is good. And we'll see. It looks like, there we go, Raul's got a coffee. And we might tell you a story at some point about Costas and a pair of bongos and a cup of tea. That didn't go down very well. Or rather, that the coffee went, or the tea went in the bongos. Didn't go down well. So anyway, here's some Coke, and this is a Cuba, but this is Coke. This is not Cuba Libre or Libre. So what we need to do to make it into that drink, we need to get a couple of little things. So we need to get some lime. So who likes lime? So look, we're going to put that in there. So there we go. There's my lime. You know, it's great. I feel like I'm a Blue Peter presenter doing this. Here we go. So there we go. Here's my little cooking with Mike. Here we go. Oh, look at that, Raoul. I tell you what. This is my lime. Have you ever tried this with a lime? Because you know, if you just get a lime, you always get it out of the fridge, don't you? But have you ever tried shaking a lime? Raoul, show us something when you shake a lime. Amazing. So brilliant. So next time you go and get a lime out the fridge, go and have a little shake of it, see what it sounds like. Great. So that's the lime, but that's not the end of it, because of course Cuba, as we can see from me being here in Havana and Raul being at the beach, is very hot. So we need to have just a little bit of ice just to cool it down as well. So yeah, got a bit of ice there as well. And I'll tell you what, you know, a cold drink on a hot sunny day by the beach, isn't that great? So that is a Cuba Libre, or Cuba Libre, and there's an adult version as well where they put a little bit of rum in it. But you know, this is the version that kids can have. So the reason why we're showing this is because, oh, it's nice. We are going to teach you a little rhythm, a little rhythmic break that has the name of this drink in it. And it goes, Cuba Libre. Can we say that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Cuba Libre. That's easy, isn't it? Now, did you notice I kind of did it with different hands? I have my two conga drums here, which are a bit wet. They got coke over them. And it's going to go, Cuba Libre. So I'm kind of starting on whichever is the lowest one. Doesn't matter too much which way around they've got them, but if you've got two things that make a low and a high sound, start on the low one, go Cuba Libre. Should we try that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Cuba Libre. Great. What's a Cuba Libre made out of? Well, it's made with Coke and lime. It's made with Coke and lime. So from the beginning it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Cuba Libre. It's made with Coke and lime. So did you notice the lime was on the smaller, the higher sounding one, everything else on the lower one. So it's a little bit tricky trying to make sure you get the handing right. Should we try it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Cuba Libre is made with Coke and lime. But that's not it, is it? That's not the whole thing. So then we need, and a little bit of ice. So that's the kids' version, and a little bit of ice. The grown-ups version is, and a little bit of rum. Okay, so you could put that in if you're a grown-up, but for the kids it's, and a little bit of ice. So the whole thing goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Cuba Libre is made with Coke and lime, and a little bit of ice. Wow, so that's a bit of a tricky rhythm to try and make sure you get the low and the high in the right place. Shall we try it once more? 1, 2, 3, 4. Cuba Libre is made with Coke and lime, and a little bit of lime. Yeah, great. I think I said the wrong words then. And a little bit of ice at the end. Let's try once more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cuba Libre is made with Coke and lime and a little bit of ice. Great. Wow. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, great. So I was trying to do that without saying the words out loud, because whenever we teach rhythms, that's what we normally do. We normally try and say the rhythm first, and then we try and play it maybe as body percussion, and then we have a go at playing it on the drum, and then we see if we can do it on the drum without saying the words and just keeping the words in your head. Because of course, if we're going to perform it, we don't want the audience to know what we're thinking with all these words. We want to make them, they can just hear just the drums. So let's try once more. Don't say it out loud. Let's see if we can get it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you do it all right? Yeah, give us a thumbs up or give us a, yeah, I did it right on the YouTube comments if you did that. Let's try once more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great, now what we're going to do, we are going to put that into our song, into our piece of music. And this is how the whole piece starts off. It starts with this little break, going, and then halfway through the song, just before we all sing, instead of Raoul playing the trumpet, we then put it in again. So we do it twice, once at the beginning and once halfway through. Can we give that a bit of a go? Raoul, are you ready with your trumpet? Yeah, so let's give it again. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's made with Coke and lime and a little bit of ice. Yeah, well done. Do it again. Cuba Libre. 2, 3. It's made with Coke and lime and a little bit of ice.
Qué cosa buena que vamos a sonar. El ritmo de Cuba, música para bailar. Qué cosa buena que vamos a sonar.
Well done, everyone. Hey, not bad. We've got time to do it again once more. So before we do it again, we want to tell you about tomorrow. We have decided every Friday is going to be a party. That's what we've decided, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, you see Tim's got his party shirt on already, which is great. He's got his dance moves. Now, Tim, no offence, we love your dance moves, but
Hello. What?
we're not convinced that you're the best person to teach us dance, really. With teaching us drumming is great, but maybe you know the dancing is not the best person. So tomorrow we're tomorrow we're so excited because we have another one of our Inspire Works facilitators who's joining us tomorrow, Rosaria, and she is an amazing dancer, and she's going to teach us some Cuban dance. So you will have a mission. What you need to do is make sure that if you have grown-ups at home who are working at home, you need to say to them at 2 o'clock tomorrow, they need to have a break. They need to have a break to help their own mental sanity, to help make sure they can work really well. And what they need to do is they need to come and join in and learn how to do the dance. So you need to get them there, make sure they're dancing, and then what we'd love you to do is, can you take a video of them doing it or some photographs of them doing it? And then you can ask them to upload it to our social media channels.
Oh, it looks like we might have lost Mike. So let's just keep talking. Let's think about tomorrow. Take a video. Remember, we want to see some crazy videos of your adults doing their dancing, and Rosario will teach us some great steps. Okay. Now, Costas, Raul, do you think we perhaps ought to play to finish with?
Why not?
Okay.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
just to say, as Mike always says at the end of our videos, we're all self-employed musicians, and at the moment it's very difficult for us to make any money. So we're asking you, it's a bit like busking really, if you want to make a donation, you will see that there is a link to a paypal.me account, and that will mean that we'll be able to receive some money for what we're doing. So it'd be great if you could help us. No obligation, but it'd be great if you could help us. So shall we play, guys?
Why not?
Okay, Raoul, why
Ready.
don't you give us, I tell you what, yes, Costas, you count us in with your cowbell and we'll join
All right.
in.
Ready? Are we all ready? Okay, great.
Last start.
Nicely done. I think we've lost Mike, so I think everybody will say goodbye for now. We'll see you tomorrow for the party and the dancing, and we want to get those videos made. Okay. Bye, everybody. See you tomorrow.
Bye. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.